Welcome back to American farming. Okay, I see we still spawn over here. So even though we moved quite a bit of our equipment down south, I think we'll always... I wonder if I sell all this, if I still spawn over here. I don't own this field anymore, so what's in it? Oh, Brian owns it. Fertilize 50%, weeds 100%, so that's beautiful. I've noticed that it didn't go back to normal, so it stayed plowed over here just like I had it plowed. So we'll continue. Actually, I'm not really going to do that. Let's find out where we're at. I kind of, it's been a little while since I've done this, so... Okay, we haven't finished harvesting those two fields. Okay, so I'm gonna harvest 10, 11 and 12 fields. Obviously I'm not gonna record it. I've done quite a bit of harvesting lately, so I don't think I need to do some more harvesting and record it. So I'm gonna harvest this and then I'm gonna transfer these fields into grass. I may end up moving the animals here somewhere as well. Plenty of space on this side of the map, so that way we're going to sort of be done with the farm on the north. So kind of move on from there. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We need to move to a different type of side of the map. It was always the goal to move down here to buy the bigger farm and start getting heavily into cows and all the animals except the pigs. So I'll harvest these and I'll come back when it's all done. Alright, 10, 11 and 12 harvested and planted. Field next to us, which I believe is field number 13, is planted as well. And now we are just set up course play on the last field to plant field number 38, I believe. I hope I don't have them the wrong way around. I'm putting soybeans in this one. I put grass in the fields at the top there. So that way we have a little bit of mixture for our animals. Okay, so I'll get this going on a time lapse. I don't think you want to sit here and watch me plant this entire field. And we'll see when it's done. Okay, so what I've done while the worker's still doing his work, I want to get rid of these chicken coops from over here. And I've added, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I've sort of, where am I going? I've added a chicken coop over here onto this field because I don't want, and I'm gonna add a where are you? Large, cow pasture, pig enclosure. I don't know, should I add this type of sheep? How will it look over here? No. No, I don't want to do that, even though sheep pasture, wool, or milk. I wonder if I could do both. let's do it this way. Since we're going to okay. Okay, so sheep, and let's see if we can do a milk one as well. Actually, I wonder if I could do this one this way. Okay, let's have a look. How flat are you compared to... Okay. I hate the way it does that. I wonder why it does that, where you can't purchase something. You can't purchase something because I don't know why. All right, so finally we're able to put it there. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of, obviously, landscaping over here. Trying to figure out if I should have looked, shouldn't have I? Okay, let's get... I don't want grass in here while we're kind of doing... Okay, so let's put something else. How does that... Oh, that doesn't go there. Is this gonna be alright? Probably. I know, don't worry about it. We'll deal with that later, without owning or not owning that land. Okay, I wanted to move all the animals in one spot because it's just becoming... If I'm going to be mostly on this side, you definitely don't want to be, you know, caught out sort of... I don't know how far I'm going to do with this. Okay, so let's do it the other way around, so we kind of have a bit of a... Oh, I hate this. So this is not going to be the way I wanted it to be. Alright, so we're kind of gonna do like a little... It doesn't have to be spot on or anything like that. It can be a little bit off, not a problem. Okay, so... Let's try it out. Okay, and let's get ourselves... where's the gate over here? So we can kind of make it a little bit bigger. Okay, how does that look? Let's have a look from this end, eh? So this would be the way in, because we do have to come and collect the milk. And oh, the fence has finished my planting. Okay, we can kind of do it this way. Alright, so this is going to be, I'm going to probably have to put some sort of something to hold grass or bale storage or something in here, since we've got now sheep and chickens. Okay, well, I need to get rid of this. Which one is it? Times 4. Okay. I'm not quite sure what this one here does. Yes, okay. So this is installing the water, I believe. Right. Okay, don't worry about coming. And how is this? Okay, this is the feed. There's the water right there. Okay. And let's put it as close as possible to the fence. Okay. Yes. Alright, so we've got everything that we need is right here. Beautiful. And I do know that we have to do this other side as well. Okay. This other side over here as well. And yes. Okay. So we've got all of this. It's still growing as grass. Okay, it is. Grass. We need to fertilize it. I think it's going to work out good because it still looks like it's grass over here. So this is going to be probably the best. It's the best. Stop the driver. The best choice as far as landscaping is concerned. I could have put some cement or something like that, but that kind of, in my opinion, looks a little bit better. All right, so our fields are planted. Trying to figure out where to park this guy. And over here is as good as any, hey? Actually, I think there is another spot over here. There is, but I need to get rid of this guy. Because there's no way on earth that I'm trying to fill this guy, to reverse this guy. It's just never gonna happen. So I think it's fairly safe to say that we're gonna pretty much have to move down here. We've started life update. It's gonna be too hard. It's going to be too hard to sort of try and keep both farms going. So since we own all these, let's see how much do I get for selling that. Okay, so just sell it. You cannot sell this and while there's still placeables on it. Okay, so we got to get rid of the placeables. So get into garage. What placeables do we have over there? I may still have equipment there as well. Okay, what I'll do is I'll obviously sell all these. You know what? As much as I want to sell that, it kind of really... I may sort of decide on maybe leasing it out. This I have over here as well, so sell it. I'm not quite sure where I've put the water. No, don't sell that because I don't know where I've placed it. I do have these two sheds over here. Let's get back to... Wow. Alright, so I got brooms and eggs that we need to collect and take them to our new farm. So we got some food over here. Some food, quite a lot of food. Put that in here. I'm not quite 100% sure I'm going to do with this land over here. I may just end up selling it, or I could even just lease it out to somebody, and they could pay me a fee for using. There's quite a lot of food still. I got chicken feed over here. Okay, where are you? Got eggs over here. I may put a couple of sell points over here or something like that. I've not really made a decision on that, even though I honestly thought that I would sell it. Especially since it's becoming just weeds. But yeah, you get used to one place and you kind of don't want to sell it. And I know that's silly because it's a game, it's not that big of a deal, but I may just bring the planter over here and actually fill it up with, what am I saying? And change that field to grass. Alright, so there you are, eggs gone. Well, not all of them. That wasn't what I intended to do, but that's all. Okay, so let's get ourselves back to, I think this is the side that we need to be on. Alright, I'll see you when I'm back at the other farm. Okay, I leased this truck purely because it has a, you can carry stuff with them. It's got a back tray, which is fairly useful. However, I did record it, obviously, the noise of it, but it's extremely loud, so I can't really leave it on. It's going to deafen you. So it's just a lease to see how it works, and I like it purely because you can see how much space you have on the back. You can carry pallets and all that sort of stuff. So I may end up buying this truck, but for now we're just sort of playing around with leasing a couple of things and seeing how we're working. A bit noisy, but then again, okay, I thought I'd buy a broom for over here as well. These brooms are fantastic as a mod, and I bought a secondary egg box. I thought this is a lot better than having to, the old-fashioned way where you have to pick up each individual box. I'm not quite sure, is this where the eggs come, or this is where I buy chickens from? Nope. Okay, we know the water's coming. We know that's the food. We know that's the water and the food. So here we buy 2 roosters. I hate having to do this. So we got a heaps of brown chickens. We get a few black chickens. Okay, we got quite a few. I'm not quite sure how many we have, but we get ourselves quite a few white chickens, so we have a good mixture. Alright, let's confirm it. So let's have a look how many chickens we bought. 68 white, 49 brown, 57 black. So that's plenty. So we know we have food. So that's my usual truck, and that's the other truck. So you can see the massive difference between the two. Didn't I have 3 bags of food? Okay, so where's my 3rd bag of food? Did I throw it over the fence? Okay. We should have enough food for the chickens for now. Wow, no we don't. That doesn't make sense. I had 3 bags, so who stole one of my bags of food? Okay, and this is obviously we're gonna use this other broom for the cows. So we're obviously not, let's see what they say. Installation will be complete in 10 hours. Okay. Okay, so we got ourselves a bit of food, so it's not an issue. We're gonna get a we get, what do we have to feed the animals now? So we gotta get some sugar beets, some soybeans, so that's fine. We're gonna have to take care of that on our next, either next episode or later in this episode. Okay, so I believe we've run out of straw for the animals. So we got no straw and no TMR. Oh, don't go into the there because it's a pain to try and vacuum. Ooh. Okay, so I'm hoping that I could put straw with this machine on. I haven't tried it yet, so I hope that it can be done. Oh yes, it can. Beautiful. Okay, so this way we take care of the straw for our animals. Not that we need the manure. I have to look. Let's see. Okay, we'll let him do what he needs to do. We'll have a look at the water, how the animals are doing for water. I haven't visited the animals for a little while, so looks like they're doing fine. I should have looked here. Water, no problem. Okay, we got straw. We need to get some TMR. So that means that I may have to... okay, let's get in. I may have to put the TMR mixer somewhere here on my farm. Trying to figure out where I could squeeze it in. Let's try that. So let's have a look. How much is that? Is it in miscellaneous? I believe it's the last thing in one of my... Yes. So I can't put it there. But I can definitely put it there. Is there a better place anyway? Let's have a look. Alright, could I put it over here? No. Do I have anywhere else that I could sort of... But I don't really want to put it on the road. What about here somewhere? I hate that. I don't know why it comes up with cannot purchase it now, come back later. Does anyone know why it's doing that? And then I do that and it just goes, yep, you can buy it now. Okay, let's find out a different no, definitely not, definitely not, definitely not, and definitely not, definitely. Okay, definitely yes. And this way we got ourselves a bit of a okay, don't go there. Well, it feels like we have a new, like we're starting a new map again, so with all the setup that we did in this episode, but it was the point. For those of you that have watched this from the beginning, there was always the point that we're going to start where you originally start with the map and then move down here with on the bigger farm. That was always the point of the progress that we're going to make. And this is what we're doing at the moment. So I thought it'd be a good idea to, while feeding the animals, to use this TMR or mixing wagon. I know it's not really suited for this map because it's a bit small for this map, but I kind of liked it. Like it, not liked as in the past, still like it. And I think it's a nice little wagon. I don't think I'm going to get rid of it. Finally figured out what this silo was for, which was fantastic. Yeah, so animals moved, fields planted, animals taken care of, at least two new trucks, but one of them didn't work. It had massive issues. So yeah, I think quite a bit of progress in this particular episode. So we're growing. Now in the next few episodes, we're going to concentrate on getting a lot of animals into our Let's Play. And that way we're going to have to buy new fields, obviously. And grass is going to be a major thing, which we don't seem to struggle. We have 3 fields of grass, we should be plenty. Animals will require quite a lot of looking after, which is fantastic. So yeah, hope you enjoy what you're seeing, and I hope you like this episode. More to come, obviously, and hopefully we get to a point where I'm going to fill this cow shed with as many cows that it takes, and see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens when you have so many cows and sheep, and take it to the max. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. You be kind to each other. Please like and subscribe, and please share my video. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, depending on where you are around the world. Well, have a wonderful day, not depending on where you are around the world.